Don't forget to check out our social media sites where you can stay up to date with all things Clemson. Just search for Clemson Alumni on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can learn all about the Clemson Alumni Association at clemson.edu/alumni. Congratulations on receiving your Clemson ring, and go Tigers!
I'm Will Brazington, member of the class of 2000 and the Chief Executive Officer of the Clemson Alumni Association, and it is my honor to welcome each of you to the Clemson Ring Ceremony. As you will hear throughout today's ceremony, the Clemson Ring is not only a symbol of personal accomplishment, it is also a call for personal action in service to others and to our alma mater. The Clemson rings that you will receive today come with an awesome responsibility, a responsibility to others, to Clemson, and to yourself. At this time, would you please rise as members of the Pershing Rifles bring forward the rings for this ceremony. They will be led by the Clemson Corps, an alumni constituency group whose members participated in ROTC as students. The Clemson Corps is dedicated to continuing Clemson's military tradition while developing opportunities to commemorate the proud military heritage of our great university.
You may be seated. My name is Skylar Gilbert. I'm a Clemson student and member of the Clemson Student Veterans Association. I'm a Marine Corps veteran and a member of the Salute Veterans Honor Society. I'm thrilled to be receiving my ring with you today. We are grateful and honored to have Clemson cadets and the Clemson Corps serve as the bearers of the Clemson ring for presentation today. As part of today's program, you will learn about the history and traditions of the Clemson ring, beginning with the first graduating class in 1896. As Cadets became the first students to wear the Clemson ring and the first Clemson alumni to showcase to the world the qualities and ideals that the Clemson ring represents. The cadets here today remind us of the unbroken connection that now spans 128 years between our university's distinguished military heritage and our beautiful Clemson ring. Today's program also will focus on a profound question that is the fundamental foundation to the character of Clemson students and alumni carved in stone on our campus, which is featured in Memorial Park near the Scroll of Honor. The question is, how will you serve? And while the answer is personal and different for each one of us, it is especially significant for all who wear the Clemson ring. We will challenge you today to begin your own reflection on what this very important question means to you as you prepare to leave Clemson and begin to make your unique impact on the world. Congratulations as you embark on the next phase of your Clemson journey, carrying with you the profound symbolism and rich tradition encapsulated within the Clemson ring, a beacon of honor, resilience, and the unwavering commitment to serve both within our beloved community university and beyond.
My thoughts often wander through these upper South Carolina hills that shelter the university that forms a common bond for many thousands of people who have studied here, or taught here, or worked here. There's something in these hills that has touched every one of them, something that has rubbed off on them in varying degrees, something that is built within the breasts of all Clemson men and women, an enduring spark akin to an eternal pride. There's something in these hills. It was here when a handful of fledgling faculty members greeted a relatively small band of 446 students more than 100 years ago. That was shortly after convict labor had completed an administration building and clock tower that still dominate these Blue Ridge foothills with a timelessness and serenity that impart inspiration and strength anew each time they are looked upon. There's something in these hills that has endeared itself to an endless procession of administrators, teachers, students, secretaries, and workmen. Hundreds of names pass through my consciousness, names of people who gave selflessly of themselves to build the institution nestled here, and who at one and the same time mined the priceless something the hills contain, and returned to them still more of it. There's something in these hills, and from them we have drawn the power to transcend the stresses and strains that tug away to make things come unglued in these disquieting times. The power to cut through such modern concepts and such modern facts as generation gaps, communication gaps, and ideological gaps. There's something in these hills that has bound together a man of over 90 and a woman under 20. Something that has given them a common ground on which to stand and a start toward bridging and eliminating any gap or any stress or any strain that might try to make unglued whatever they seek for themselves as they move out of these hills into the mountains, the plains, the oceans, the forests, the skies, and the storms of life. There is something in these hills that you and I can't define and others can't understand. A wave of warmth always surges through me when outsiders say, I don't know what it is about you Clemson people, but your undying love for Clemson is admired by everyone I know. There's something in these hills, and I suspect that's what it is. The ability of an institution through the unending dedication and greatness of its people, its administration, its faculty, its staff, its students, and alumni to impart to all it touches a respect, an admiration, an affection that stands firm in disquieting times, when things around it give impressions of coming unglued. There is something in these hills that brings together and binds together and holds together
men and women of all persuasions,
of all heights, sizes, weights, and cultural backgrounds.
Something that cuts across every difference, spans every gap, penetrates every wall.
Something that makes a man or a woman stand taller, feel better, and say with a high pride to all within earshot,
I
I
went to Clemson.
Good afternoon. My name is Duggar Niemer, and I'm the president of the Clemson Student Alumni Association and Student Alumni Council. It is an honor to be with each of you today as we participate in one of Clemson's greatest traditions. Placing the Clemson ring on your finger not only signifies that you are closer to graduation, but it is a forever reminder of your time, your life, and your experiences while you were on Clemson's campus. It will forever connect you to the many alumni you will meet throughout your life after you've crossed a future stage to receive your Clemson diploma. It will forever connect you to Clemson and to each other. It will forever remind you of the importance of loyalty and service, and it will forever remind you of this day. Clemson would not be the great university that it is today without the tremendous leadership of the president of our alma mater. President Clements has had a major impact on our Clemson experience by his service to students, to faculty and staff, and to alumni everywhere. He is a nationally recognized voice in higher education who is leading Clemson to unprecedented levels of achievement. It is my honor to invite him to speak to us today. Please welcome the 15th president of Clemson University, Dr. Jim Clements.
Thank you, Duggar, for that wonderful introduction. Good afternoon. Go Tigers. Good afternoon. Go Tigers. That's better. Thank you all for being here on this absolutely beautiful day for this special ceremony. Will you please help me thank Duggar Niemer and Kate Schwab for their service as President and Vice President of the Student Alumni Council. I appreciate their leadership and the important work that they do. And thank you to Skylar Gilbert, Marine Corps veteran and member of our Student Veterans Association. Will you please help me thank him for his service to our great country? I also want to thank the chairs for the ring ceremony, Parker Stamball and Mary Jones. I know they put a lot of work into this event. Would you please help me thank them and all the other students who worked to make this day so special? Also want to give a thank you to Will Brazington, Chief Executive Officer of our Alumni Association, and Dr. Doug Hallenbach, Vice President for Student Affairs. Would you please help me thank them for their leadership? Well, I'm honored to be here with you on this very special day for your ring ceremony. And I can tell you, this is one of my favorite traditions. And today, as you receive your ring, you will be making history as part of the largest ring ceremonies ever in the history of this great university, with 2,451 Tigers receiving their rings. The ring ceremony is an amazing Clemson tradition, and it's always a special day, but it also holds special meaning for me. 3 years ago, my wife and I were named honorary alumni, and we were presented with our very own Clemson rings at a surprise announcement. Beth and I were both humbled and honored to be named honorary alums, and we wear our rings with great pride as members of the alumni family. And I'm proud to wear my Clemson ring today as I present you with your Clemson ring. You know, rings are important things. They have a tangible value, as you will see in a video later in the ceremony about my late dear friend, General Ben Scardin, who passed away in 2021 at the age of 104. He was one of the greatest individuals in the history of this university. General Scardin was a prisoner of war, and his Clemson ring literally saved his life. Rings also have great symbolic value. They're a symbol of love and commitment because they have no beginning or end. The ring that I wear every day symbolizes the commitment that my wife and I made on our wedding day nearly 34 years ago. My wedding ring celebrates the birth of a new family, my family. In a similar way, your Clemson ring symbolizes an important rite of passage for you. It symbolizes your commitment to and your love for Clemson that will last forever. And today is an important milestone on your journey here at Clemson. For many of you, that journey started right here with freshman convocation or graduate student convocation when I had a chance to welcome you to Clemson. And it will continue when we meet again at graduation and you receive your diploma. But what does this day, Ring Day, actually signify? First, it means that you have successfully completed at least 90 credit hours of work towards earning your undergraduate degree for our undergraduate students, or that you have completed at least half of your program for our graduate students. So please pat yourselves on the back. That is quite an accomplishment. We were recently ranked as the top university in the state of South Carolina by the Wall Street Journal, Niche, Forbes, U.S. News and World Report, and by Fire. In fact, Niche ranked us as one of the top universities in the entire country with an overall grade of an A. So congratulations. The majority of your college career is now behind you, and the end is in sight. Second, it means that you have chosen a major field of study and a career path that you will follow. Your future beyond Clemson as an independent, self-sufficient adult is taking shape. Parents, I know that you are very happy about that, and we thank you for your support. Finally, many of you will leave this ring ceremony absolutely determined to make the best of every minute you have left at this great university. I felt the same way my senior year in college, and I think that you will too. Savor this time. Use it wisely and make it meaningful. You will never have a chance to learn from so many and such a diverse group of people as you will have on this campus. There are people here literally from all walks of life, so take advantage and learn from one another during the remainder of your time here at Clemson. Wear your ring with great pride and with the understanding that upon graduation, you will join a family of more than 189,000 living alumni worldwide. This is an opportunity, but it's also a responsibility. You will be an ambassador for Clemson wherever you travel, and I am personally counting on each and every one of you to represent our 6 core university values: integrity, respect, diversity, patriotism, excellence, and self-reliance. Your ring will be a conversation starter, and it will open doors for you. And soon you will be able to add your story to the ring stories that we will hear today. So it's truly an honor for me to present you with your Clemson ring. Congratulations again, and thank you for inviting me to be a part of this ceremony today. May God bless you all, and go Tigers.
Thank you, President Clements, for your inspiring remarks, but more importantly, for your outstanding leadership of our alma mater. Our team at the Alumni Association, along with the Student Alumni Council, has been working diligently to make this a very special day, a memorable experience for all those who are here. And students, you have already created many wonderful memories at Clemson that you will no doubt hold dear for the rest of your life. Today, we celebrate a remarkable milestone in your Clemson journey that is unlike any other that you have experienced so far. Today, each of you joins the more than 189,000 living alumni around the world who have earned the right to wear the Clemson ring. To the parents and the guests of those being honored today, we thank you for taking the time to travel here to experience this special moment with your student. The Clemson Alumni Association is very proud to host the ring ceremony. We've been doing it for about 20 years now as part of our ongoing mission to celebrate and enhance the lifelong connections that define the Clemson experience and to serve and enable all who love Clemson to remain actively involved in the advancement of the university. We're committed to helping alumni remain ever loyal to Clemson and to elevating and celebrating the many contributions that Clemson alumni make in service to others. The association brings together alumni of all ages, all races, and all locations to keep their flame for Clemson alive and glowing. Best of all, your alumni association unites all who proudly wear the Clemson ring in celebrating our special kinship. Nothing symbolizes the connection we share more beautifully or more powerfully than our ring. Over time, the Clemson ring has changed just a little, but its tradition has always remained the same. And now you too are part of that tradition, and more importantly, its future.
Your ring tells a story of the journey you took to get here, the dreams, the sacrifices, the grit. Your ring tells a story of opportunity, of newly opened doors. Your key, a game changer, a career starter, a conduit to success. Your ring tells a story of legacy, the history of those who came before you, those who dared to be extraordinary in their pursuit of excellence. Your ring tells a story of selfless service, of wars fought and battles won, the thousands of bold men and women who risked it all and didn't hesitate to do so. Your ring tells a story of the dreamers and doers, the ones who dare to change the status quo, the students who become professionals, the interns who become experts, the leaders who become heroes. Your ring tells a story of kinship, of an unspoken bond. This is what family feels like. Our alma mater runs deep. This unwavering connectedness survives in a world that can easily divide us. Who shall separate us now? No one. Your ring tells a story of the person wearing it now and the person wearing it 100 years ago. A lifelong network of family. Your ring tells a story of humble beginnings. The first ring formed and cut in 1896. The evolution of this small but mighty silver and gold Taurus. The updates, the upgrades, the tributes, the honor, the eagle of peace, the palmetto, the star, the hope. Dum spiro spero spes. As long as you have breath, you can fight on. Your ring tells a story of Clemson pride, of homegrown glory, unstoppable Tigers, of championships won and victories to come. Your ring tells your story, your journey to get here, your blueprint for success. Your ring is your family, your link to the past, present, and future of Clemson. Your friends, your classmates, your people. It's so much more than a ring. It's your story, a part of who you are. It is your part of our story. Wear it with pride. Tiger pride.
Good afternoon. My name is Kate Schwab, and I'm the Vice President of the Student Alumni Association and Student Alumni Council. It is my pleasure to join you all on such a special occasion. As students, we have bonded together in solidarity and love. Today, we will strengthen that bond by joining together and wearing the Clemson ring. Along with graduation, this will be one of the most important moments of your college experience or graduate career. I hope you will cherish it as much as I will when I receive my ring alongside you all today. In addition to the video we just saw, I want to point out something that is especially neat about today's presentation. When you walk across the stage in a few moments, inside the white box you will receive, you'll find a wooden box that contains your Clemson ring. Pay particularly close attention to that wooden box. The box that holds your ring was made from the woods of the trees that once thrived on Clemson's campus. These trees, many of which fell due to old, aging root systems, spent many years as the canopy of our campus that we all walked under at one time or another. May this box, as well as your ring, forever bring you fond memories of the special times you experienced here at Clemson. For it is truly an uncommon experience to be a Clemson student, and it is truly an uncommon honor to wear the Clemson ring. For one Clemson alumnus, this ring actually saved his life. The late General Ben Scardin was a member of Clemson's class of 1938. Following a distinguished military career, he returned to Clemson as a professor of English. During that second career, Clemson students selected him as the alumni master teacher in 1977. In 2002, he received the Alumni Association's highest award for distinguished service. And in 2020, he received the university's highest public honor, the Clemson Medallion. And shortly before his passing, he received the honorary promotion to the rank of Brigadier General. Today, we are honored to have the opportunity to hear about his amazing story and how the Clemson ring literally saved his life.
For years, the Tigers who came before you have heard the story of Colonel Ben Scardin, a Clemson graduate who bravely fought in World War II. He became a prisoner of war, forced to participate in the Bataan Death March after the 3-month Battle of Bataan in April 1942. More than 60,000 American and Filipino troops were made to march through the country while suffering extraordinary physical abuse. And it's estimated that 1/3 of the prisoners died. If not for his Clemson ring, Colonel Scardin would have been one of them. This is his story.
The Bataan Death March occurred at the surrender of the American Filipino forces in April of 1942 on the Bataan Peninsula. And so we soon realized as we made the march that the guards were looking for rings, watches. I took my ring off and I rolled it up in my sleeve, I believe. From then on, I became very, very protective of the ring. Never to pull it out and look at it or anything else, but I knew where it was. I was in very, very bad health in prison camp, and there was no medicine, no way of improving your health. And then when it got to where I was going to have to be put over in what they call the hospital area in the 0 ward, because that's where they took people that couldn't do anything for us, and no one ever returned from there. Henry Otis took care of me. Otis was able to let it be known that he knew of a gold ring was for trade for food, and they mixed up chicken and rice, and they spoon-fed me because I had this, couldn't see very well for one thing. But I responded to that so well, my appetite was restored, and I was whole again, so to speak. Well, I've often thought about my little gold ring, which I'd hidden for so long, and I had no qualms about turning it over to Otis for this exchange because there was nothing else that could be done. But I've always thought about that ring. And when I was married in 1947, my wife, as an engagement present, had my brother, who was a Clemson graduate, replace the ring. And I've had it ever since, naturally, and I take a great pride and glory in having a ring that fits and one that I'm very, very proud of.
As you receive your ring today, you will go forward to create your own unique story. You too will face your own challenges and triumphs. And while we can't imagine what some of the Tigers before us have endured, know this: these rings will continue to bind us together and make us all stronger, year after year.
Such a powerful story about truly a great American and Clemson legend in Ben Scarden. How will you serve? How will you serve? The centerpiece of Memorial Park, the cornerstone of a successful life. The video we just saw referenced General Ben Scarden, who was asked to speak on the topic of service during the May 2012 dedication of Memorial Park here on our campus. His remarks included a guide, perhaps even a challenge, for how each of us should view our relationship with Clemson. Scarden noted that Memorial Park is dedicated to Clemson alumni in all professions, industries, and roles in society who have served to improve the quality of life and to protect our freedoms. And then he added this observation. Scarden said, Clemson University is an extension of the vision of its planners and administrators and the talents and gifts of its graduates and friends. As an English professor, General Scarden chose his words very carefully. Note that he did not say that we are an extension of Clemson. He said that Clemson is an extension of us. Clemson does not define who we are as individuals nor the impact that we will have on the world. Rather, we define Clemson's impact by how we as Clemson alumni use our talents and gifts to help others and to make the world a better place. Students, we hope that each time you look at the Clemson ring on your finger from this day forward, you will recall General Scarden's message. And we hope that your Clemson ring will become a constant reminder and motivation to use your Clemson education, your Clemson experience, yes, your Clemson spirit, to be of service to others wherever you may go in life. Now, it is time to celebrate and recognize each of you as you join those who have earned the right to wear the Clemson ring. Whether you're preparing to complete your time at Clemson as an undergraduate student, completing your graduate degree, or returning to dear old Clemson as an alumnus or alumna, on behalf of your alumni association and indeed your entire Clemson family, we applaud you for this impressive accomplishment. To our guests, we ask that you please hold your celebrations and applause until the end of the ceremony so that every student's name can be heard when called. We're thrilled to have President Clements to present the ring to each student and Vice President of Student Affairs Doug Hollenbeck to congratulate each as they cross the ramp. And now, without further ado, let the presentation of class rings begin.
Anna Holstein, Caroline Gaddy, Brantley Gattano, Jane Gaffney, Rutvik Gaikwad, Ali Galbraith, Caroline Gallagher, Ryan Gallagher. Banks Galloway. Taylor Gambardella. Ashley Gambrell. James Gannon. Sophie Gannon. Maritza Guyona Lopez. Lillian Garber. Anara Garcia. Kevin Garcia. Nicholas Garcia. Gabriella Gardiner. Avery Garland. Gavin Garland. Luke Garner. Madison Garner. Joseph Garrett. Mary Kate Garrett. Alice Garvin. Sierra Garza. Cole Gasqui. Lauren Gates. Catherine Gathers. Troy Gatto. Mary Gettings. Marshall Geyer. Riley Geyer. Georgia Galasco. Eva George. Erin Garay. Claire Gerdeman. Maya Girding. Bryce Getzinger. Abby Giaconaya. Matthew Gibson. Riley Gibson. Linnea Giboaus. Anna Gibner. Skylar Gilbert. Cooper Gill. Aaron Gillum. Miller Gillum. Brighton Gillespie. Kayla Joffrey. Ava Gionis. Emily Garotti. Laura Glanville. John Glasstetter. Mackenzie Gleaton. Gianna Glover. Brian Goddard. Jalen Goddard. Alex Godleski. Emma Goff. William Goforth. Graham Goldberg. Kathleen Golden. Tyga Golden. Sarah Goldstein. Bianca Gomez Garcia. Abigail Gonzalez. Juliana Gonzalez. Mara Goodrich. Bryce Gordon. Sydney Gordon. Allie Gorham. Laura Garrison. Daniel Gorodish. Rachel Gould. CJ Gumas. Emma Grace. Ethan Graham. Carson Granger. Keenan Grant. Mary Claire Graves. Priscilla Gravette. Ashley Gretsch. Joseph Greck. Jonathan Greco. Brooklyn Green. Emily Green. Kenneth Green. Walker Green. Ashley Greenblatt. Emma Green. Sanai Green. Anna Greer. Ariana Gregory. Braden Gregory. Sammy Gress. Madison Griffith. Chandler Griffin. Jenna Griffin. Lucas Bryjack. Caroline Grimsley. Charles Grimsley. Casey Grindstaff. Catherine Grooms. Jenna Grossman. Phoebe Grody. William Grove. Matthew Goreski. Sasha Gurin. Bree Guerrero. Grayson Guest. Hannah Gurley. Adam Hoff. Jackson Hackney. Presley Hackney Pitts. Kate Hadley. Anna Hafner. Izzy Hagman. Caitlin Haggerty. Henry Hagler. Gabriella Haynes. Jake Hare. Sarah Hale. Carly Hall. Kinsey Hall. Corbin Hall. Hunter Halliday. Ronnie Hamid. Morgan Hamer. Jake Hames. Alexandra Hamilton. Mason Hamilton. Grayson Hammond. Sydney Hampston. Benjamin Hamrick. Jared Hamrick. Coulson Hance. Hannah Hand. Porter Hain. Cameron Hanks. Nakia Hanna. Julia Henrahan. Sterling Hapner. Bryce Harbin, Harrison Harbin, Ryan Harbison, Taylor Hardman, Will Hardwick, Tyler Hardy, Luke Hargrove, Aiden Harkins, Ainsley Harmon, Jonna Harper, Alexandra Harrington, Kayla Harris, Genevieve Harris, Thomas Harris, Ethan Hart, Jennifer Hartman, Evan Hashley, Ella Howdenshield, Ella Hooser, Grace Hauser, Jill Hausman, Amelia Hawkins, Jonathan Hayden, Carter Hayden, Claire Hayes, Cooper Hayes, Anna Catherine Head, Timothy Hearn, Morgan Heath, Danielle Haydeen, Johnny Hedges, David Hegarty, Luke Heitman, Lily Heller, Colin Helms, Drew Hendershot, Chloe Henderson, Meryl Henderson, Sophie Henderson, Ian Henley, Audrey Hendricks, Bailey Hendricks, John Hennessy, Elizabeth Henshaw, Cameron Hermance, Jocelyn Hernandez, Tyler Herndon, James Herring, Ainsley Hurstein, Stella Hersberg, Dane Heslin, Marissa Hess, Abigail Hayward, Blaine Hibbert, Savannah Hickey, Samantha Hicks, Anna Kate Highsmith, Jansen Hildman, Ashley Hill, Caroline Brooke Hill, Gabrielle Hill, Kara Hill, Knox Hill, Riley Hiller, Casey Hillier, Coleman Hilton, Emma Grace Hilton, Megan Hilton, Valentina Hines, Justin Hirsch, Grace Hitchcock, Angeline Hong, Sophia Hobart, Katie Hobbs, William Hobson, Hannah Hodge, Jack Hoffler, Evan Hoffman, Duncan Hogg, Preston Hoke, Natalie Holbrooks, Emma Holcomb, Grace Holland, Kyle Hollerith, Aaron Holliday, Kelly Holliday, Thomas Holliday, Emma Holloway, Hollis Holmes, Emma Holzclaw, Chris Holstein, Eric Honecker, Christine Honeycutt, McKenna Honeycutt, Nora Homeyers, Caroline Hooker, Morgan Hooks, Jackson Hoover, Zoe Hopkins, Logan Hopper, John Horniak, Aislinn Horrell, Shane Horrigan, James Hoskins, Emma Hospodor, Samantha Hutz, Jaden Howard, Leah Howard, Stella Howell, Walker Ronchek, Ben Hudgens, Dawson Hudson, Hayes Hudson, William Huggins, Chase Hughes, Emma Hughes, Jimmy Hughes, Caitlin Hughes, Kayla Hughes, Olivia Hughes, Reagan Hughes, Cassidy Hull, Lily Hume, Alex Hundemer, Celia Hunter, Samuel Hurley, Leighton Hurt, Lauren Huser, Branton Huss, Caitlin Hustetti, Isabella Houston, Joseph Hutchinson, Bethany Hudson, Jacob Hutto, Zoe Hyatt, Shelby Highland, Faith Iacone, Macy Iadanza, Phil Yondoli, Daniela Ianello, Molly Ianello,
Joseph Imbo. Austin Infinger. Jacob Inge. Brandon Ingle. Alyssa Invernizzi. Ariana Iparraguirre. Emily Ippolito. Lane Ireland. Grace Irvin. Ethan Isaac. Chloe Isant. Caroline Izquierdo. Abigail Jackson. Allison Jackson. Alyssa Jackson. Bella Jackson. Jonathan Jacobs. Zach Jagelski. Adam James. Gracie James. Mary Catherine James. Julia Jameson. Amelia Jebbins. Colin Jelinek. Princess Jenkins. Riley Jenkins. Jack Jeter. Kobe Jeong. Abigail Johnson. Shatara Johnson. Jade Johnson. Kevin Johnson. Lauren Johnson. Carter Johnson. Larissa Johnston. Victoria Johnston. Helena Jonas. Alyssa Jones. Darby Jones. David Jones. Elise Jones. Emily Jones. Hudson Jones. Jack Jones. Justin Jones. Kyle Jones. Miller Jones. Noah Jones. Rena Jones. William Jones. William Jones. Abby Ruth Jordan. Chandler Jordan. Jessica Jocelyn. Haley Joyce. Davis Joyce. Samuel Judy. Sailor Judy. Shelby Jumper. Kathleen Junquera. Hamina Hukera Kiara. Aiden Jury. Jarrett Kepler. Ashley Kaler. Maeve Kalady. Lucy Calbus. Sydney Kaminsky, Elizabeth Kammerer, Rhett Knight, Isabel Kapoor, Eden Kapoff, Kate Caprosi, Melina Karatzis, Ben Karenchak, Ryan Karsten, Caitlin Callback, Devin Copey, Kylie Kay, Courtney Keene, Mary Margaret Kearns, Chandler Keaton, Liam Keith, Ryan Casey, Sarah Callahan, Riley Keller, Chase Kelly, Chase Kelly, Kaylin Kelly, Madison Kelly, Ryan Kelly, Connor Kennedy, Emma Kennewick, Chris Kinney, Tommy Kepley, Charlesy Key, Maya Caskelli, Kathleen Kidd, Alexandria Kyle, John Killian, Bridget Kilmer, Anna Kynard, Christina Kynard, Malone Kynard Husinger, Ella Kent, Alexandra King, Christopher King, Emily King, James King, Eric Kingston, Mallory Kenya, Elizabeth Kirby, William Kirk, Joshua Curvin, Harry Quiche, Adam Kitchens, Jewel Cottrell, Isabella Keivel, Abby Kaiser, Bailey Klass, Catherine Klein, Lily Klein, Timothy Klepper, Isabel Klepp, William Clue, Madeline Canuck, Peyton Knapp, Mackenzie Canals, Emily Caneller, Julia Knight, Lauren Knight, Ellison Knaus, Jace Kane, Alexandra Keppel, Gabrielle Culler, Carter Kolb, Haley Kolett, Bridget Coleman, Annie Colwick, Matthew Kuhn, Andrew Carmelo, Carly Kornberg, Reagan Cornegay, Logan Koselke, Tripp Koschel, Shelby Kovaleski, Bryce Krakos, Emily Kramlich, Shay Krakorian, Caleb Crick, Morgan Kreiser, Alexa Kreitzer, Connor Kreitzer, Braden Carroll, Ashlyn Kroner, Chase Kruger, Natasha Kudlick, Jason Kudamula, Meredith Keyhouse, Haley Kuster, Anna Kurtz, Jill Labrie, Andrew LaCroix, Claire Lady, Hagen Laidlaw, Amberly Laird, Ashlyn Laird, Owen Laird, Jessica Lake, Abigail Lemeg, Alexis Lemire, Madison Lance, Lauren Landis, Bailey Lands, Carter Lane, Catherine Langbo, Grace Lanier, Ava Lepa, Katie Lacroix, Helen Larkin, Julia Larkin, Zachary Larkin, Mary Laster, Benjamin Lau, Hayden Lauterbach, Danielle Loria, Dana LaVista, George Lawrence, Lauren Lawrence, Sehan Lawrence, Han Lee, Sean David League, Lily Ludak, Ethan Lee, James Lee, Macy Lee, Catherine Lays, Tristan Lee, Nathan Lamus, Sammy Linky, Shay Leno, Kelsey Leonard, Paige Leonard. Elizabeth Lurch. Jack Lassane. Will Lesher. Anne-Marie Lessig. Dustin Levin. Jackson Lewandowski. Javaria Lewis. Tate Lewis. Weston Lilly. Just Limehouse. Anna Lindler. Nathan Lindler. Juliana Lindsay. Kara Lingby. Tyler Linkovich.
Robert Leolio. Caitlin Lizjack. Julia Listro. Ann Hackett Little. Davis Little. Dominico Little. John Little. Taylor Little. Jaden Littleton. Amanda Luttrell. Max Livesey. Lofton Livingston. Tori Livingston. Jay Locker. Stella Lodewick. Gregory Logan. Ellie Logel. Amy Lockhorst. Kristen Lombard. Kyle Lonergan. Emma Long. Robbie Long. Emma Lopinto. Tatum Lorch. Violet Lori. Jackson Lorick. Kaylin Lovera. Zoe Lovelock. Chapman Lowe. Ella Lucas. James Lucas. Riley Lugo. Natalie Luna. Brianna Lundberg. EJ Lundy. Gibson Lusk. Mary Lusk. Serena Liu. Avery Lyles. Haley Lyles. Allie Lynch. Rachel Lynch. Seraphim Lyons. Jarrett Lysick. Abby McDougall. Emily Mack. Rogers Mack. Shalane Mackey. Bridget Macmillan. Melissa Mayday. Ashley Madison. Georgia Madsen. Ellie Magenbauer. Turner Mahaffey. Joseph Mahoney. Demetra Moramus. Louis Mayer. Lucy Mayer. Lauren Major. Ansley Malcolm. Christopher Mann. Nikiforos Mantikas. Jacob Maragno. Lindsay Marinelli. Sheridan Marinelli. Kylie Marisa. Jacob Mark. Logan Marcus. Emily Marmo. Dylan Mara. Evan Marsh. Bentley Marshall. Colin Marshall. Ellie Marshall. Kelly Marshall. Margaret Marty. Benjamin Martin. Jack Martin. Peyton Martin. Sarah Martin. Shane Martin. William Martin. Maggie Martindale. Isabella Martinez. Isabel Martinez. Bryce Masick. Alex Massini. Maddie Masna. Bryce Mason. Shane Mason. Riley Massey. Stephen Massey. McKenna Masters. Olivia Mathis. Thomas Mathis. Maya Muttoncheck. Isabel Makovich. Cass Matthews. Stephen Matson. Henry Montel. Christian Maurer. Anderson May. Nico Mays. Marcus Maccabee. Colin McAllister. Zachary McAllister. Leah McAllister. Mackenzie McAllister. Courtney McAloon. William McBrayer. Megan McCabe. Benjamin McCall. Mary McCallum. Andrew McCann. Colin McMahon. Emily McCarter. Caitlin McCarter. Ian McCarthy. Madison McCarthy. Margaret McCaskill. Megan McCauley. Ansley McLean. Connor McLean. Ford McClary. Kevin McCandlish. Mary Lansing McCall. Ivy McComb. Bradley McConkey. Chloe McCoy. Jenna McCoy. David McCracken. Graham McCrary. Brooke McCubbin. Anjali McDaniel. Danae McDaniel. Landry McDaniel. Caitlin McDonough. Jane McDonald. Janina McDuffie. Abby Grace McGinnis. Emily McGlowhorn. Julia McGrath. Stephanie McGrath. Sarah McElwain. Mason McInnes. Lindsay McCain. DJ McKenna. Michael McEwen. Brad McEwen. Aiden McKinley. Sarah Jane McKinney. Hayden McLam. Julia McLaughlin. Meredith McLeod. Kira McMahon. Carly McMaster. Gretchen McMeekin. Carrie McMorrow. Dabney McNamara. Katie McNellis. Sloan McNelly. Carolyn McNiff. Maddie McPherson. Olivia McPherson. Chelsea McQuarrie. Luke McWhirter. Taylor Meacham. Alexa Mediate, Connor Meehan, Kaylee Meehan, Brooks Melton, Haya Menem, Aslin Menendez, Laura Nino, Edward Mercer, Tyler Marica, Lily Merrill, Olivia Merriman, Justin Merritt, Kaylani Merton, Madison Metz, Michaela Metz, Zachary Meyer, Maggie Michael, Lexi Mikovich, Brendan Miller, Rebecca Miller, Grace Miller, Haley Miller, Catherine Miller, Katie Miller, McKenna Miller, Nathan Miller, Nicole Miller, Noel Miller, Taylor Miller, Brooke Millett, Abigail Mills, Isabella Mills, Victoria Mills, Alex Minnick, Ava Morales, Tracy Miscali, Allie Mitchell, Anthony Mitchell, Emma Mitchell, Jillian Mitchell, Janazier Mobley, Gabriella Modica, Maya Morin, Basmi Momin, Ava Monez, Gabriel Monroe, Amelia Montgomery, Emma Montgomery, Jack Montgomery, Lauren Montgomery, Meg Montgomery, Jeffrey Moody, Daniel Moon, Lily Mooney, Tegan Mooney, Sydney Moore, Duncan Moorman, Emma Moorman, Sarah Moorshead, Macy Moran, Maya Moran, Avery Morgan, Charlotte Morgan, Julia Morgan, Laura Morgan, Taylor Morgan, Lydia Morris, Liliana Morrison, Reed Morrissey, Devin Morton, Alex Mosley, Parker Mosley, Emery Moser, James Moser, Zachary Moser, Brooke Moses, Kobe Moss, Ella Mountcastle, Brady Morginus, Natalie Mowbray, Olivia Mucci, Ryan Muckenfoos, Maeve Muldowney, Emily Mulholland, Lucy Mulligan, Mary Mulligan, Jada Mulvaney, Jack Mulvey, Michaela Mulvey, Catherine Munt, Tyler Munkers, Katrina Munoz, Caroline Munter, Olivia Murphy, Catherine Murphy, Peter Murphy, Shannon Murphy, Wilson Murphy, Emily Murray, Robert Murray, Brianne Morell, Gianna Musmano, Britanna Myers, Caroline Myers, Madison Myers, Samuel Noyes, Kate Putnam, Na Jang, Anderson Moffitt, Timothy McDonald, Watson McCormick, William Hagner, Renee Lyles,
Well, how does it feel? Feels pretty good, huh? Might take a little getting used to, but it sure looks good on each of you. So congratulations again. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who have been following along in our program as we've gone through the afternoon, this is the point in our ceremony where we call a slight audible. There is nowhere in the world that our wonderful Clemson Alumni Association Board Chair, Deb Conklin, would rather be than right here in Little John Coliseum with each of you. Unfortunately, life circumstances unexpectedly kept her from being with us on campus today, but she sends through me her very best wishes and asked if I would deliver on her behalf the closing remarks for today's ceremony, and of course I'll oblige. As we've seen throughout the afternoon, the Clemson ring and its many traditions is a very special part of who we are. One of the most significant of these traditions has to do with how you wear the Clemson ring. From now until you graduate, you should wear the ring so that the C and your class year are facing toward you. This keeps in front of you the goal of becoming a Clemson graduate. It should also serve as motivation to cherish and make the most of every moment you have left as a Clemson student. Then comes the next part of this ring tradition. When you graduate, have another alum, perhaps a dear friend or a family member, turn your ring around and place it on your finger with the C and your class year facing outward. Having someone special to you do this for you is a reminder of those who have helped and supported you in accomplishing your goal to graduate from Clemson. Once you have graduated with your ring facing outward, everyone who sees it on your hand from that moment forward will know that you have graduated from one of the best universities in America. Indeed. While the ring will serve as your introduction to others, your impact as an engaged and ever-loyal Clemson alum will be determined by the good that you do with your Clemson education. And to reinforce that point, the Clemson Alumni Association has a special gift for you today. Students and alumni who have received their rings today, as each of you leave through the tunnel after this ceremony, you will receive a challenge coin, such as the one that I'm holding. On one side of this challenge coin is the 1889 ring crest, including our Alumni Association's motto, Ever Loyal. And on the other side is the Alumni Association's tiger rag and that challenging question that you have heard several times today, how will you serve? We hope you will treasure it and that you will keep it someplace where you will see it often. And when you look at it, we hope you will think about those who came before you, the impact others have had on your Clemson career, and how you can have an even greater impact on future Tigers. May your Clemson ring and your challenge coin constantly inspire you to answer that question in your own way by using your Clemson education and experience to make a positive difference each day in the lives of others, in your local community, and in the larger world. And finally, may it also inspire you to stay connected to Clemson throughout all the stages and milestones in your life. May those shiny new rings always remind you that your Clemson Alumni Association is indeed your lifelong connection to Clemson. As long as you're in touch with your Alumni Association, we will keep you in touch with Clemson. In the days to come, I hope you'll always remember fondly both this occasion as well as this cherished special place, our campus, and what it has done for you so you can help future Tigers have the same Clemson experience that you have had. As we prepare to close, once again, I offer you best wishes from the Alumni Association as you approach graduation and move on to the next stage of your Clemson experience. Now, would you please stand with me, as well as President Clements and Vice President for Student Affairs, Doug Hallenbeck, and join us as we sing together the Clemson University alma mater. Travel safe and go Tigers!